Target fixation is one of the most dangerous traps to fall into as track riders. In this video, we're going to talk about exactly what that is and what you can do to prevent it so you can keep your machine rubber side down. So to start this off, let's quickly talk about what target fixation is and what causes it. Target fixation is typically what happens in panic situations. On the track, panic sets in when you find yourself in a situation you didn't expect, and from that situation you perceive an element of danger. This could be running wide mid-corner, approaching a corner with too much speed, or finding another rider in a spot you really don't want them to be in. When riders fall into a situation like this, it's extremely common that they will fixate on the target that they believe is going to cause them harm. This could be the edge of the track or the other rider they think they may collide with. When target fixation really sets in, you focus so intently on that particular spot or object to the point where your view becomes completely tunneled down on it, and you lose all awareness of everything else going on around you, as well as the space you have ahead of you. This is a pitfall I've suffered myself, with the exact outcome you would expect. In the second session of my second ever track day, I had the overwhelming sensation that I was running into a corner too fast. This sensation left me target fixating on the edge of the track in the direction I was headed. As such, I froze up on the brakes, and my feeble efforts to steer the bike meant the front tyre eventually gave up and I ended up in the dirt. The key to dealing with panic and target fixation is, quite simply, to look where you want to go, not where you don't. Visual skill is such a key part of riding on the track. All things being equal, a rider with good visual skill will be able to reach a higher level than one with poor visual skill every single time. But the benefits don't just come in the way of outright speed. Good visual skill allows riders to make better decisions in the moment, which means they tend to make fewer mistakes, and when they do make mistakes, they deal with them better. But as soon as you lose that visual awareness through target fixation, your ability to make decisions and take control is compromised, or in some cases removed altogether. In most cases, when you fall into panic and find yourself looking at the area of danger, just by forcing yourself to look where you want to go and committing to going there, you'll find that you can get yourself out of most sticky situations more often than not. Now, visual skill isn't the only thing at play here. Sometimes your other skills may let you down if you've stepped too far out of your current ability zone, meaning you may not be able to do what you need to do with the bike in order to save the situation. But having a level of visual awareness will at least allow you to better use your skill reserves to get out of the situation. In my experience, 9 out of 10 riders have enough in reserve to do just that. So going back to my old video, on reflection of it at the time and the other instances of going through that corner, I noticed that I was actually travelling considerably slower than my other runs through it at the time. But my target fixation meant that message wasn't relayed to my brain simply because I didn't have the awareness of what was really going on. If I had just looked into the corner and committed to going there, chances are I would have made it out of that rough situation with my new and shiny R6 still intact. So, if you find yourself in a panic situation and looking at the area of danger, first, tell yourself to look where you want to go. Literally tell yourself if it helps. Second, actually look there. And last, while it's a tough one, do your best to remain relaxed throughout. Regardless of your current ability, that's going to greatly increase the likelihood of you escaping these types of situations more frequently. Okay, that's it for this video. Have you had a panic situation yourself you did or didn't get out of? Tell us about it in the comments down below. And as always, if you like the video, hit the button and be sure to share it with someone that you feel would benefit. Outside of that, I'll see you in the next one.